Hello students, I welcome you back to this session. So I hope you have gone through the previous videos. So today's session we will discuss about integration testing. Okay. So what is integration testing? So I hope you know the system is composed of many components, right? So any hardware or any software, it is composed of many components or modules. So consider your computer, personal computer or your desktop computer or your smartphone. So it comprises of hardware and software, okay? And your software application consists of different modules, right? So that comprises of supporting to some hardware and software device, okay? So the integration is defined as a set of interaction among these components. So interacting, how does your monitor interacts with your CPU, okay? And how does your one module is interlinked to the other module of your application. So all these are being tested, right? So this testing the interaction between these modules and interaction between the other systems externally is called as an integration testing, okay? Understood? So there are two types of integration testing, internal interface and then external interface, okay? So internal interfaces are those that provide the communication across the modules within your project, okay? So it provides the communication between the modules. So for example, login module is interrelated to your dashboard module, okay? These are all the intermediate modules, or these are all linked between one to another module, okay? So internal to the product, these are internal to the product and are not exposed to the customer or external developers. Okay, so the other developers, third-party developers or third-party solution providers will not be seeing this interface. Okay, and customers also will not have a view to the interface. So the next one is external interface. These are the visible to outside. So these are all the interfaces that are visible outside the product to the third-party developers or solution providers. So sometimes you have the third-party vendors for your application or project. Okay, so these are all the interfaces which are viewed by the other vendors or third-party developers. So integration testing as a type of testing. So you have bottom-up testing, top-down integration testing, and bidirectional integration and system integration. So let us see one by one. First, let us see top-down integration. So what do you mean by top-down integration? So whenever you perform any kind of testing, you follow some sequence, right? So for example, you will follow while testing, you will test the user login, right? So once you get into the dashboard, logged into the account, you can access all other modules, okay? So this is top-down integration testing. So you test the higher level UI to the bottom level, okay? So you have so many components in this example. So there are 8 components, So there are 8 components you can see in the diagram. So these are interrelated to one another, okay? So these can communicate in between them, okay? So these there are steps and interfaces tested. So you can see the component 1 to 2 can be tested, okay? And then component 1 to 3 can be tested, and 1 to 4, because this is top down approach, okay? And also you can have a one test from 1, 2 and 5, likewise 1, 3 and 6. So these are all the possible scenarios you can test, which is top down integration testing. Understood? Okay, next, bottom up integration. So as you learned top down integration, this is similar to it, okay? But here it will be reverse. So here you will be testing the internal components first, then the external components. Okay, so here also we have 8 components, so testing from the bottom component 1 to 5. Okay, so the immediate next component of 1 is 5, and there is a possibility of testing component 2 to 6 and 3 to 6. So likewise we can have bottom to up approach. Next one is bidirectional integration. So this is a combination of top down and bottom up integration approach. So here you can test the components bidirectional. Okay, so here you can test the component 6 and 1 from 6 to 2 and then 7 to 3, 3 to 4. Okay, so these are all the sequences which you can test. Here you can test from bottom to up or top to bottom. Next is system or Big Bang integration testing. So what is this? System integration means all that the components of the system are integrated together and tested as the entire unit. So now that you developed all the modules and integrated all your modules, now you have to perform system integration testing. Once you integrate all the modules, you perform the system integration testing. So in this system integration testing, you save time and also effort. Okay, with this approach you save time and effort. Next is integration testing phase, which is defect bash. So defect bash is nothing but an ad hoc testing method. So this is done by people performing different roles to bring out the types of defects. So different people will have different approaches to testing. Okay, so one error you have found out, but the other error, his perspective will be very different. So what you test can be different from the other person who is testing. Okay, so it will bring out all the possible defects. So the main intention is to find out all the possible errors or bugs which is occurred in the system. So this defect bash brings together plenty of good practices. So let us see what are all the good practices enabling people to cross boundaries and test behind the assigned areas. So sometimes you have to cross the boundaries and test the application. Okay, so for example, you have developed your application for 4 GB of RAM, but you have to test in 6 GB RAM. Okay, so you need to cross the boundaries and test the application. And this is to bringing out different people performing different roles together in the organization for testing. So tester will not be alone for testing, right? So a tester can also test and he can also give it to other colleagues also. They can also have the testing because their perspective is also different. So what they find out will not be found by you sometimes. So let everyone in the organization use that application before you give it to the customer. Okay. So next, bringing in the people who have different level of product understanding to the test the product together randomly. So sometime what happens? So you take the person who doesn't have the knowledge, complete knowledge about the product. So he can also find out some kinds of errors. Okay, so users of the software are not the same, right? So sometimes the user of the applications vary, right? So for example, let us take the example of Facebook. Facebook is used by many kinds of users. He may be a business person or he may be a job holder, or it can be used by the person who is jobless also. So the purpose of this, purpose of everybody is different. So you need to consider all the people who are into different segments and ask them to test it or ask them to use the product before giving it to the customer. So this is with the integration testing. So in the next class we will continue with the system testing. Thank you.